Hello and welcome to another edition of HMP News. I'm Jake Rhodes.
And I'm Nate Polston. Stay tuned for technology, video games, and more. We'll be right back. Release of the new Pokemon, we had our game expert Sturge give us some thoughts about the game.
Pokemon Sword and Shield launched last Friday on Nintendo Switch. Sword and Shield brings us a new 8th generation in the Galar region. Your journey starts in the little town of Postwick, where you and your rival Hop get a Pokemon from the champion Leon, as well as an endorsement to start the gym challenge. There are many things to do as you travel from city to city collecting all 8 gym badges. You can visit boutiques and hair salons to fully customize your trainer's appearance, making the adventure a little more personal. In the new wild areas, trainers can interact with others, trade items, and battle together in the new raids against giant Dynamax Pokemon. Once it's time to take on the gyms, you will need to complete various tasks before the final fight with the gym leader. Overall, Pokemon Sword and Shield really captures the best parts of the franchise and greatly improves on them. As an experience, it is an amazing adventure featuring a lot of the lovable pocket monsters we all know and love. I am rating this game a 9.5 out of 10 because it draws me back in with its new features and improvements on old ones. But the lack of some Pokemon from previous entries in the series is a bit disappointing. Sword and Shield have lived up to the glory of previous entries and should be played by everyone who has the chance.
You know, Nate, I can't wait to play with my personal favorite character, Charizard. How about yourself?
Oh, my favorite character is definitely Pikachu. So, yeah.
Awesome. Our new segment on HMP, Out of the Blue, with Dalton Frank. Let's see what he has for us. Now we're going to throw it on over the weather with Chase Conlon.
Hey, Hazlitt. So today it's looking pretty good for tonight's Silver Bells Parade in downtown Lansing. And as we move into the weekend, it's looking like some beautiful fall weather, staying in the mid-60s, or mid-40s, excuse me. And as we head on into early next week, it's looking to get kind of nasty with some rain on Tuesday and Wednesday, but it'll still stay in the upper to low 40s and stay cloudy on Thursday. Now we're going to go back to the desk with sports.
Our volleyball team put together a great postseason run. We asked a few players about their season and how it felt to win districts.
Well, at the beginning, our scoring and our wins and losses weren't how we planned, and we wanted them to go better. But then towards the end of the season, our chemistry got built up, and then we started winning more games, and all the enthusiasm was greater, and our energy was higher, so we started winning more games.
I thought it was good. We didn't have the best record throughout the season, but I think we kept improving, and we really saw our success in the district finals.
This volleyball season was really awesome because our team chemistry was really good throughout the whole season. Winning districts this year was just really awesome because we played well our whole district's games, and we played really well against Chelsea, and it was just really fun because I've never won districts before. That was my first districts too, so.
Woo, that's probably a great memory to have because as soon as the whole point was over, as soon as we won the game, everybody rushed to the middle of the court and it was such a great time. We laughed, we cried, we had a great time, and we said bye to the seniors. So.
In preparation for tonight's musical, all cast members have been putting in more time and harder work this past week. We asked a few of the actors to describe the experience.
We have to practice a lot. We're there every day after school, sometimes for several hours. We're just going over the musical, going over some of the music, the choreography, making sure everything is perfect and ready for the show.
Crew, which are the techies, we call them techies, they basically do scene changes, so they close the curtain, they do special effects, so we have a sound booth, and we have people backstage with headsets that are working to coordinate other lights that go on backstage and the curtains and all that stuff. We have the pit, which is all the musical instruments down under the stage, and so Tech Week is basically when all of those three components come together and we're trying to make it all work the week before the show.
The worst part of Tech Week is probably that you don't really have any time to yourself. You just go to school, then you go to musicals for a long time, and then you do homework until you go to bed, and that's every day.
We'll do a scene, and then there's a scene change, and so we have to go back and run the entire scene again just so that we can get that specific part. So it's always about repetition, and that can sometimes be strenuous.
I would probably tell them just try not to get too stressed, because sometimes you can really not enjoy musical because you're I have homework tonight.
Stay hydrated. That's the number one rule. Make sure that you're staying healthy because you're backstage a lot and you're on stage a lot and you're singing more than usual because we have to do a lot of repeating, especially on the big scenes. So I would say stay healthy.
That's all we have for you today, Vikings. Hope everyone has a nice, safe weekend. I'm Nate Polston.
And I'm Jake Rowitz. See you next week, Hazlitt.